Hello, my crafty friends. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my craft room. This is Sheree, and I'm here today to do a little craft with me and work on I guess it will be a journaling card. So I want to just focus on doing this one, and I'll show you. I have lots of goodies in front of me, not overwhelming amount, but some. So, yeah, what I did was I want to paint some of my I always talk about how I get all this file folder from work and, I stash it away and I use it. I use a good bit of it, but I have a lot. And I also have some paints, which I use my paints for projects usually around the house, not really very much for my paper crafting and my junk journals. But I have used them before where I did little swatch cards, which those were fun. But I have used it to make paints to make painty papers. I used paint residue in one of my bottles to dye some papers. But I have quite a few paint bottles, not an over excessive amount or anything, but just, amount that I've collected over the years through my different paint projects that, I'm thinking I probably should use them up because I don't want them to dry up and, not be any good. So I painted these pieces. I don't remember if they were one piece or these three pieces were in my scraps or what, but probably they were. Probably scraps. So I painted them with this green paint, just, with a sponge brush. So nothing art, I wouldn't say it's artistic or anything like that, but I think it's kind of fun to start off with something like this if you've never tried it and you don't maybe consider yourself like a paint artist. Like, I can't sit down and really, I think I probably could learn maybe, but I'm not sure. But, just to use up some paints really and do something that maybe ends up really cute in the end. So yeah, I have these three, and these will be another video. I just wanted to show you I painted those two and how I painted them, just, like that. And there's even a little bit on the back, which I'm not concerned about. This is still going to be a journaling card just like this, probably, except we're going to decorate it. So I pulled this out. I kind of thought, I was looking at a few of my sewing patterns for my next junk journal project. And this one was near the top. This is an old, I'm trying to think, I guess this was a sewing pattern. Here's a flap. And I got a bunch of sewing patterns at an estate sale. And so this is, of course, a really super old one. I've never seen another one like this. It says doll dress kit, as you can see. Cincinnati, 25, Ohio, style B. There she is, dress style B on the back. The rest is all plain and, pretty tattered, Nice old grungy paper, though. So, but anyway, I wanted to use this little piece in the middle, and I wanted to use this in some way. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and use it, get it. I knew it was in there. I knew I wanted to use it in some way ever since I first got it, which has been a couple years now. And I'm trying not to go to estate sales or, do any thrifting right now, which I'm so busy. So, it's the estate sales I go to around here, and it would have to be on the weekend. And my weekends are pretty busy with crafting already and, cleaning, house cleaning and, whatever, family day on the weekend and church and I work some Sundays with my friend. It's just, like a second or third or fourth job or whatever. So if you count my YouTube and my crafting as a job, as two jobs. Anyway, so yeah, I thought this would fit right on here like that. See, look, when you have the painted background, see, and you put something on it. See, I think it looks really cool. So I wanted to start off with that. I thought the green would be a good vintagey color too. I didn't plan on this like being a sewing type journal card when I did the green. I just, randomly pulled it out. And then when I was, today I thought, I'd like to do something to, with the theme of sewing since my Next journal has a little something to do with the sewing pattern. So I just thought this would look good together. So I think I'm going to start off by, and this is a little grungy as you can see even. It's just wear and tear and age and distressing, natural distressing, I'm going to call it. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I don't want to round the corners. I want to keep this original black line around, like the frame around her. So let's glue this down with some art glitter glue. And then I have several things out here to decorate this little drilling card with that I think will be a lot of fun. And we're going to see what happens. So this is a craft with me. So if you'd like to craft with me today or just hang out, let me hang out with you while you're cleaning or whatever you're doing. That's awesome too. So there she is. She doesn't even look like a doll almost, but in a way she does. She looks like a little girl, but she looks like a doll. You guys will have to let me know in the comments. Did you ever have what you would call a walking doll? Okay, so this is a doll that was, I'm going to say 2 feet tall maybe? I don't know if she was quite that tall, but something like that. She was very tall and a big doll with hard legs, hard, and everything moved, and you could, she had outfit or two. She had dark brown hair down to her shoulders like this. Not curly, it was curly. It was actually curly, but not. I don't remember her having bows in her hair, or like these look like ringlets. It wasn't ringlets. It was just all over kind of curly hair. And I think she had a couple of outfits, a couple pairs of shoes, and I think my grandmother gave her to me when I was born, or sometime during my first year. Before I turned 1. And so when I was a little girl, I played with her. And I forget how she walked. Like you had to make her walk. You like held onto her and somehow like maybe twisted her or something. And that's how she walked. It wasn't like something that you just wind up and it walks around or anything like that. So if you guys ever had a doll like that, let me know in the comments. You might have if you're around my same age or younger or maybe older. I don't know how far back those dolls go. But anyway, I thought it was cool when I was a kid. I thought like, wow, she's really cool because I was really into dolls. So I loved all my dolls, no matter what. They were all, great. Anyway, so let's see what else we can do with her. I kind of wanted to, I want to use these pieces here too. This is a doll dress kit and these little words and everything. I just don't know if I can fit that all on here with everything else I want to put in here. So I think I'm going to save this for the journal that I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to put that, let me put that over to the side. At the end of this video, maybe I'll give you a sneak peek of the cover of the journal because I already started it. So exciting. So next, I would really like to have some fabric on here and maybe little pieces of something. So I have these little pieces. This is some ephemera here, little pieces. So you can see little pieces. And I have this is from Temu. I saw these on Temu and I had to order one just to see what it was, because it's like they show it to you, but it's almost like, I think they try to show you every piece, but I didn't know, I kind of didn't know for sure. You don't know for sure what's in here, so I really just ordered one to see what was in here. And I really like it. It's papery, all papery bits, all different sizes, as you can see. So I don't want to cover up this or the doll, but I would like some little pieces maybe on here, if that's possible. And some fabric. I don't know, I'm probably just like overdoing it here, but since I know I really want some fabric on here, let's do that next. And you can see the colors so far, neutral and green. So what do I have here to put on here as far as fabric goes? And I wouldn't mind adding some color. And, you know, so actually I have a little piece here that I thought would probably be cool to put a strip of this. And I have a strip of pink here. I mean, just kind of a scrappy fabric little decoration is what I want to do. So something like that. And so we've got yellow and pink. What else do I have? Here's I have my scrap drawer here. I actually have also this little, it's a fabric measuring tape. I could do a piece of this here too. That would be cool. Like somehow layer this all together. So that's probably 3 pieces is probably good. Let me cut a piece of this off here because I don't need this whole thing. It's too much. About maybe right down here with my pinking shears. So this is like the thickness of a cloth napkin. It may have been from a cloth napkin. I've been using pieces of it lately, so you may have seen this in my other video. So I didn't even cut that straight, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to say we're going to put it right there. And then let's cut a piece of this, maybe the whole length of the card. I'm just, you know, I don't have this planned out. I'm just doing it as I go along. Let's see now, where was that? At the, right about here, the 7. There's a 7 right there. I'm going to cut on that line. Okay, so a piece of this. This is measuring tape ribbon, I guess they call it. I don't remember where I got that though. I'm sure you can find it on Temu or Amazon or wherever you might look. Or maybe you've seen it somewhere too. So something like that, and then a piece of this on top. Yeah, that's really cute. I like adding the color in there too. And this can be the full length too, maybe. Why not? Let me just measure by putting it down here if I can get it turned around. So about like right there. I think I'll cut the end with my pinking shears too. Okay, so now I've got some fabric. So let's go ahead. I like these over here just like this, like I have them. So let's glue these down, except I'm going to put something on the top and into this top piece, and I'll show you when I get ready to do it because it's really cool. It's going to be really cute. And it's something I've never done before, and I don't think I have, and I don't know why I haven't, and I need to do this more often. So you will see in just a second. Let's get this glued down. Let me get my glue going here. Okay, let's see. So we're doing the yellow. My son's dog is here. Juno. Juno is here. You just heard her bark probably. Alright, so I'm going to put this right here in the middle, kind of. Let's see, I'm trying to see where the glue is. Kind of put the glue in the middle. See, it's sticking off the side a little bit. Okay, and now the measuring tape. Don't let me forget, I'm going to put something on this fabric pink piece before I glue it down. Don't let me forget, just glue it down. Okay, I want to try to let these numbers show. So I'm trying to see what the best way to do that. Okay, so I'll put the numbers that way. Hopefully that'll be, or will it? I think I'm going to do it this way. And then you get the little notches, these little lines too. Okay, I'm going to try it that way. Let's see how it goes. I'm try to let the numbers in those little lines over here show. Okay, so it looks more like a measuring tape and not just a piece of fabric with numbers on it. Okay, so on here, what do I have? I brought in my little container here where I have some beads and things. Oh, where is it? Did I not get it? Oh, here it is. It's right beside me. Sorry, I have two of these containers. Here's the other one. Yeah, I knew I got it. Okay, so I'm going to put one of these little, let's see, I'm going to put one of these little pins on here. I've got, these are really black. I think these are black too, and there's some gold ones. I think I'm going to use a black one since I have more black ones. So, and these are little tiny safety pins. I just want to, you know, for the sewing, for the sake of the sewing theme, I thought it would be cute to put one of these. I think I'll put it down. No, I think I'll put it on top. Nope, I think I'll put it on the bottom. I'll tell you because I might want to put something else over here. So I'll have this on the bottom and maybe a button or something up here. Or up here even. So we're going to put this here through the fabric. And you could put a little bead or something on here. I don't have any, I don't think I have any seed beads on over here. I have some buttons. I don't think I'm going to put those here. So just a little, to stay with the sewing theme, we put a little safety pin on there. So now I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac on here. And glue this down. So I hope you're all having a great day, great week. I'm having a good day. On the day that I am videoing this, it's Saturday, and I had my groceries just delivered, and I just put them away. And they gave me some stuff that belonged to other people, so they never come back and get, if they leave stuff that I'm not supposed to get, they never come back and get it. Like, I don't know why they don't, you know what I mean? Like, if they find out, maybe they don't, I mean, don't they find out? I don't get it. But I left it out on the front porch. It didn't need to be refrigerated. It's a box of diapers. I left it out on the front porch because I'm thinking, whoever ordered those diapers really probably needs their diapers. You know, what if they're out and that was their saving grace of the diaper delivery? So I left them out on the front porch hoping the delivery guy, isn't that cute? Okay, and now the bits. So I wanted to add some little bits. So like this will be a journaling card in a journal. The person will be able to write on the back and little bits on the back, so, or on the front. So like we could put a little bit that could be written on, like so somebody could write something here if they want, or we could just put something that's decorative, like something like that. And, or if it was going to be written on, we could put it like that somehow. That actually looks kind of cute. This is the smallest of the bits in here. I almost want to, well, there's going to be plenty of writing room on the back. So I don't really have to use writing space. Here's one with a little pink on it. Let me see. Let me see how these two look together. Those look cute. Like right there. So what I want to do with this, another thing besides like the pins to keep with the, that was to keep with the sewing theme, but another thing which I want to try to use, which I haven't used very much of, and it's because I think they're a little hard to use myself. If you've gotten these little paper clips, like these aren't Tim Holtz, but they're like the Tim Holtz little tiny paper clips. So let me show you. They're hard to put on a page. Like if you're gonna paper clip something to a page, they're so like stiff and tight that I'm almost afraid of damaging a page if I try to clip this onto a page. See how tiny they are? I mean, I don't have a regular paper clip here, but just put it next to, I mean, this is a small safety pin, and look at it next to the safety pin. It's so tiny. So I thought, well, maybe I'll use them. And of course, I've seen other people do this, and but I haven't really done it. So I thought, let me, that's what I need to do, is use them as a decoration. But see, like, I'm even afraid of damaging this little piece of paper here, if I can get it on here. But it's almost like you have to bend this little piece out. I don't want to break my fingernail either, because like I said, these are very stiff. So it's almost like you have to bend it out. Let me see if I can do it with my scissors here. Bend this little piece out a little bit to get it onto anything. Let me see if I can actually bend it. It's like these are the strongest little paper clips ever. They don't even bend. Like, if you want a paper clip, strong paper clip, these are the ones to get. Okay, I think maybe I bent it a little. No, maybe not. But what I want to do is get it on here. Oh, I did. Okay, good. I bent it just enough so it would go on there and it would slip on there. So I guess I could do that too if I was putting it on a page. Because I think I have used it on a page before, but it was just like, I don't know if I'll ever want to do that again. So anyway, so I have it on there as a little decoration now. Super cute. So I thought put it right up here with a little paper clip on it. I think that's cute. We've got the green. I didn't really realize that, but this is making this look green, which I think it is kind of a green. So it's making it look more green, I think, even though it's kind of gray. This has got a pink and greenish yellow here. Tan, greenish tan. So I think I'm going to put that up there. I can just use some art glitter glue here. So let me see where I'm going to need my glue, because it's going to be hanging off a little bit. I'm just going to put some in the middle here. Okay. Let's see, let's put this like this. And we'll put some on here. Also in the middle. I put a lot over the paper clip so that could get glued down. And I think just like that. And then what else did I pull out here? I have my button jar, and I have some teeny tiny buttons in here. That's why I pulled out this other little, get these out of the way so you can see. I pulled out this little container too, and in this one I have lots of different things, but the one thing I thought I might want is a little button here. Let's see, some little beige ones. There's no green ones in here. I think I have green ones somewhere, but that doesn't stand out at all. Let's get a little brown one. Here's a little greenish one. Is it tan or green? Hold on, let me grab this one. They're so small I can't even hardly grab them or see them, but this one seems like it has a little bit of green in it. See? I think it does. So I also wanted to put a little button, or do I want two buttons? A couple little buttons on there, or could put them down here or something. That's cute. That would be cute. Let's put some little buttons down here. Or, let's see how they look up here. Sorry, I'm a little indecisive on this. I'm not sure. I could put them on here. Oh, I think they stand out better down here, and there's nothing down here, so maybe a little button cluster. We've got a greenish, I think this is upside down, brownish, and what does this look like? This looks like a yellow one. It is. And then we got yellow over here. So isn't that cute? That would be cute. I have more here too. Like, well, not a lot more. I have these little doily pieces. And didn't know if I wanted to put this on here anywhere. I could put that up there. I think it's too much though. For me, it's too much. Like this and this. I could put it down here, but I like the buttons better. So this will be for another day, I think. I just brought it out because I thought this would also look cute with a little, I'll go ahead and show you too, because I like the safety pin in the fabric, but I thought this would also look cute with a little safety pin in it. And then glue it down somewhere. So just put a little safety pin in one of these and glue it down, maybe on an over piece of fabric or something, you know, end up with a little cluster. But isn't that cute with a little safety pin on there? I think that's really cute. So that could go in the sewing journal. Don't let me forget to show it to you at the end of this video. Okay, let's glue these buttons on and I think we'll be done. So I used a lot of what I wanted to use. I wanted to use some fabric, I wanted to use a pin, I wanted to use a paper clip, I wanted to use some of these little pieces, I wanted to use some buttons. Got a lot on here, a lot going on here, but I think it looks cute. And I don't think it's too much, really. So, just going to try to get these on here without getting glue everywhere because these are so small. A little bit of Fabri-Tac on the bottom and I'm good to go. So we got that one. And my glue's not really down to the bottom. Oh, here it comes. Okay, now it is down to the bottom. I have enough on here for 2 buttons probably. Okay, so I'm going to put the brown one over here so it'll show up on the green there. I think I still have enough glue on my fingers, maybe. No? To put on this one? No, not quite enough. I certainly have enough on here, I have too much. Okay, so this one, wipe some of that glue off. Can go, and then I gotta wipe my fingers off. Oops, is that one moving? Okay, let me get that down. Okay, there we go. All right. I gotta let those dry now. All right, there she is in all her glory. I finally used that little doll. I never showed it to you before, but I've had it in my mind. Like, there's a couple things that were with the sewing patterns, like this little pattern that was just all black and white, kind of plain. And then there's a bag in there, like an old bag from Cloth World, an old paper bag, like really grungy, wrinkled, you know, worn, naturally aged, grungy paper bag from Cloth World that I got to do something with. So maybe I'll get that out for this journal too, if I can find it. I mean, I know kind of, but I think I know where it is, but I don't know. I have a lot of sewing patterns, so it might be in one of 2 or 3 places. Anyway, there it is. So cute. I love it. Let me know what you like, if you like it, and what you think, and all that jazz. So let me get the little book that I'm making into it's kind of a sewing. It's going to be eclectic, but I use a sewing pattern on the front. So, and then I'll have things like this, some sewing related things. So eclectic sewing theme. But here it is. I was looking through my book covers and again, like I said, my sewing patterns, and I found this one. This sewing pattern was very tattered. So it was, this girl was in the middle, and it had 2 girls up here, and they were both torn. Like the top of them was torn off, so it's just their bottom halves. And I forget what else was wrong with it, but I was able to cut her out and salvage her. And she was right in the middle. Isn't she cute? Yeah, so I fussy cut her. And I glued her down here. She's on a seesaw. That's what this is, in case you're wondering what this is. She's sitting on a seesaw. So I had this math book, and I thought she looked so cute on here. Like, I wanted to put something on here. And I just thought she just really filled up the whole cover there. And so I glued her down, and I Mod Podged over her. I don't know if you can see there's a little bit of a sheen. And so I did that already. And then I Mod Podged over the back. I cleaned it off, and I put a layer of Mod Podge on the back here. A little bit of something there, a piece of whatever, paper. So I don't know if you can see the sheen, but I think it looks nice. A little bit of a, I don't know. It's like I sealed it. I even sealed the whole sides here. Not this side. This is where the new spine's going to go. But I did take the back of this sewing pattern that she was on, and I put it here. I just wanted to see how it looked, and I wasn't sure. Like, even after I did it, I was like, I don't know if I like this. Let me put it down here and let it dry. I Mod Podged over it because I had to. It would just, and I had to be really careful or it would just disintegrate. You know what I mean? So I had to carefully glue it down with Mod Podge. And then I went over the top of it with Mod Podge. So you can, of course, see the shine. It's not sticky at all or anything from the Mod Podge. I did use, well, on the front I used watered down Mod Podge so it wouldn't be too thick and shiny or anything. So I think that's why it looks so good with like just a little sparkle. And then this, I think I used solid, Mod Podge because this just needed a good coating over it, or else it was just going to be like you touch it and it disintegrates type of thing. You can see this aging on here. This color was the natural color of the sewing pattern. So, I think it's pretty cool. I like it. Let me know what you think. Do you like this? I like it. I'm not going to do it in the front. Like, this will be the back. I think I'll leave this in the back. And then I'll do something else, like something pretty here. Something really pretty, like some scrapbook paper or something pretty. Maybe even some fabric, but probably scrapbook paper. And then I'll have the fabric spine. But anyway, this was a lot of fun to experiment with as far as doing this and putting this girl on the front. Because this is an old, a really old math book, as you can see. Probably the new curriculum arithmetics, book 2. I like this little triangle down here too. It has the stripes here. I don't know if that might be covered up with the fabric though. So, but anyway, I really liked this cover and I wanted to do something with it. So this is my next journal project. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you enjoyed this little tag will go, or journal card will go in here. And then I'll be back also to do something with these two. And I want to paint some more of my, file folder and make more tags and things like that. And you can see what happened. It's not like you have to be, like I said, you don't have to be real artistic with it. You can just see that little bit of green back there. You probably, if you got this and I didn't tell you, you really wouldn't know. Probably wouldn't know that that was paint. You would probably wonder, like, what is that green? but maybe it's paint. Maybe you would know. I don't know. But anyway, I really like it. And I got to use some of my paints and all these little pieces. So I think it was a lot of fun. This could even be a... Oh, look at that. This could even be a... Maybe I should use this on another book. I might have to do that before I commit to this being a journal card. This could be a journal topper, couldn't it? Because I have more books like this that I need to decorate. In fact, I have one right over there. Let me get it. Let me get it. I don't know if it would be this one, but I have this one out too because I like the color of it. A treasury, a verse for little children. I'm revealing all of my future projects here, but I thought this one could be the one after this. This one I haven't done anything to at all. This paper is part of the book. It's kind of like handmade paper. It has fibers in it. But see, it's still attached to the cover. And so here's the inside of this one. It was a library book. It has that handmade paper here too. Here's the back. The old spine is still partially attached just by a thread, pretty much. But let's see how this looks. This is where we brought it over here. I just wanted to show you what I was looking at. So I don't know if this would be right for this one, but it could be. It could be. I don't know. I'd have to try it on my other, because this pink is a little bright for this, but it needs something. It needs something, and it could go right under that title if I were to put it on here. And I could actually cover this whole book with something too. I've thought about that, or I could paint this whole book cover. You can always do that too if you have an old book cover and you want it to be a certain color. I did that once with a book cover. I painted it yellow, a pretty buttery yellow, and then used, I forget what I put on top of it, but I had something I wanted to put on top on the cover, and I put it over the yellow. But anyway, I could paint this cover or put scrapbook paper or something, pretty paper under here, and cover this whole thing up. So there's options. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, it was fun today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.